Imagine at the end of fascism in Rome, the defeat of Mussolini, the victory parade is happening, and the first car that rolled down the roads of Rome was a jeep that carried an Ethiopian black African soldier with the flag of Ethiopia on his hand, waving it. That is exactly what happened at the time. The city was Rome, and the soldier's name is Abdisa Aga. In case if you know this story, I'll tell you about him. Abdisa Aga, born in Wallagga, Oromia area, in a small city called Najo. When he get to the age of 14, went to the Royal Military Academy, and he wanted to be an army, a soldier. They trained him, and then of course he went back to fight the Italians when they came to colonize Ethiopia, which they were defeated. Abdisa Aga was in that time fighting against Italians, and he was such a great fighter, the Italians are afraid of him. And then finally, they captured him. And then when he's captured, he was considered almost like a trophy for them. So they took him to Italy to imprison him in a Sicily area. While he was imprisoned, he joined Yugoslav army members and other European resistance people that was also put in jail because they refused to take fascism in their countries. Abdisa especially befriended an Yugoslav army soldier called Julio. Together, they planned to escape the prison. One night, they went out and they choked and killed the guards. And then they changed the clothes of the guards and they released the prisoners. And all of a sudden, Abdisa found himself in Italy fighting the fascism in Italy. And of course, joined with the Yugoslav resistance group, the partisans. And together, they were very successful. That's how they defeated the fascism. And that's how we ended up in that jeep. So when the armies reached Rome, British, French, and American soldiers really honored Abdisa Aga for his bravery. And the British named him commander of the British Army Police, British military police. And they sent him to Germany to fight against Nazis. In Germany, he bravely fought the Nazis. And then when the city of Berlin was liberated, he was again found himself on the top of the truck, holding Ethiopian flag. Then these three countries wanted to give him more ranks and more money so he can serve in other duties. But he said he wanted to go back to his country. He said he missed his country. He said he's going to serve his country. And that's exactly what Abdisa Aga did. He went back to his country, joined the army, and get to the rank of the lieutenant colonel. And also he fought in a war in Somalia, defending his country. Finally, this hero passed away. To this day, Abdisa Aga is a great hero in Ethiopia and other African countries. But when I come to the Western world and start investigating more about his history, I don't see most of his history. It's very important that we celebrate our heroes and tell their stories. Because if you tell me, when Rome was liberated, the first person that sat in the car waving Ethiopian flag was a guy from Africa, I would call you a liar. But that's the truth. Abdisa Aga is truly an African hero. Peace.